Okay, there we go. Kind of froze there. This is video 2. I'm probably gonna do only like maybe about 2 videos per day, maybe in the consecutive of the weeks. So maybe I'll do 2 here, like maybe at least 6 through the whole week. But it really depends on me, and I work tonight. So, but I wanna say thank you to one person. Like I love every person I meet at conventions. Guest-wise especially, ones that I've been really awesome to meet a few times. I think one that I'm kind of relating to is a series that's called, We're Still Here, which, LittleKuriboh, a.k.a. Martin, who, if you ever watched with Team 4-Star, he did Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, Naruto The Abridged series, I believe a few in, Pokemon Abridged, with one kid, but they need to do some shit together again, like, just in general, that channel. They need to start updating. I met him a while back in 2011 when I was still living in Fort Lauderdale at a convention called Hero Hype. I don't think that convention's around anymore. It was like a free convention. They had maybe, I think, 2 guests. I think LittleKuriboh was the only one that I knew that was going. And, I got to recently re-meet him a few years down the line. And I was watching the We're Still Here series. Keep in mind, this is a video about depression. And Erica, can't say her last name, she was on there. She's another amazing voice actor. And his wife, Marion, they do a series. They did, all 3 pitched in for the series We're Still Here. Which is basically like, he came out with depression. And he's been doing very well. His channel's been coming up like crazy. But, I do want to thank him for a lot of things. Martin is one of those guys where I call him the grandfather of Abridged, because he's a very funny dude. That was the first Abridged series I've ever watched. It was, I believe, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Naruto. A few years down the line before starting it never continued. The channel was basically as dead. And I saw him come to Florida convention in Miami a while back in 2011, I believe. I was like, holy fuck, I want to go. My dad took me, and I went to the panel and talked to him, saying I love the Abridged series. And down the line, I got to see a series called We're Still Here. This is before it's the 3rd time I met him again. It made me really feel, because you don't really, everyone's like, oh, this is one person that I really hated what this person said about Robin Williams. It wasn't about him, it's what he said. He said, quote, Robin Williams should have been happy he had all this money. That is like the most fucking ridiculous thing anyone will say about somebody because they're famous. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you have money. Doesn't mean you're happy. People who are rich aren't happy all the time. Money's just there to be there and make you live and hopefully not fucking kill yourself or someone else. But what I want to say is I follow this series up to a point I really am going to go watch the whole series. I've recently had emotional feels off of it. It made me realize a lot of things about myself that even though I knew about myself and other people told me, I never really, what's the word? I never really took it as what it is, because I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe all the things that I heard and all the people that became friends with me because of what I did. It led me down some dark, serious paths of my own, not bad dark paths, but enough to really put me in the jail or dead. But I'm not gonna get into that, and I say this all the time. I've become very appreciative. I've changed my lifestyle. I changed who I was. I changed the people around me. Because I realized why I don't really talk to anyone from school. I tried to, and it's just not worth it. I realized why I felt how I was, because nobody saw me down the line what I do. It was just, hey, Dave, what are you doing next? I'm like, can you just fucking talk to me like a normal person? But anyways, the series talks about him and honestly what he's appreciated for and what makes him depressed. And the more I watch it, made me feel a little bit more emotional. I stopped for a while and I went back and forth, but I am going to continue the series. And I honestly believe that I felt more of an impact with him because I kind of relate to what he feels. I think anyone would say that, to be honest, but it's more of a cliche thing I'm saying right now. But let's put it like this. I appreciate everything from the start of what really made me appreciate my life was a music artist by the name of Cass. And he's really good. I recommend his music, Cass Music 1. His song, Nobody But Myself, is kind of more the reason that I'm still here. And I'm friends with him on Facebook. I say, that's just the only song that kept me alive. And it did. One night I was just going to kill myself. After school, no one was home. I grabbed the knife and wanted to fucking kill myself. I was about to. For some reason, I just stopped because of that song. I was just crying like crazy. Because I just wasn't in the right mind. I was on so many different medications where it fucked me up emotionally and mentally and made me really unstable. And to come down that, I really need to be back on something because I'm just not myself lately. I'm just in that mood. The ADHD kicks in. I want to say more the bipolar, not the ADHD. It's the bipolar, man. That shit really does hit you a little bit hard. You can tell. Like, I would be like, I want to cry. Like, that's really what it is. I can feel the fucking bipolar, and it sucks. That's one thing I do hate having is bipolar. And this is kind of more of an event for me. So, if I always want to tell people, look, life sucks. I've been through it. I'm still dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's like, I thought it'd be easy to really kill myself. It's really not. And I want people to take that with the heart. Don't kill yourself. It's really not worth it. Why is like, I can understand the point of what Robin Williams said. Suicide is the end to mean the pain. And I always wanted it then. I wanted to numb it up somehow. Alcohol doesn't do that. Any type of drug, medical marijuana, it wouldn't help me. I just feel like I gotta battle myself like, crackheads with crack and meth addicts with meth. And people are fighting their own battles every day. It's more of a war situation because you're not in the war, you're fighting that war against yourself. There's a song called by Veridia. They're really good Christian. I think they're Christian, but they're more rock, I guess. It's a called song, Still Breathing. And in the song, it says, it's not more of the words, it's more of the visual effects and message that it's saying. Just because we all are going to go down the dark path in life, and what changed us, we're going to have those demons still literally come back to haunt us. And it shows the shadow in her dreams, the nightmare, basically, doing everything for her, attacking her. Like, your shadow's not you, it's someone else. And it was more the visual that made it more of a breathtaking video. And it was really fucking beautiful how it was made. And those guys are really amazing. But that's pretty much it. And I want people to know something. Don't think people aren't worth it. There's a reason why I don't really affiliate with so many people. I do it my own thing. Because I don't want to deal with the bullshit down the line. Like family, I don't really talk to anyone from my family. I go see my Aunt Flo. I call her Chain Gang Flo because she wears a chain. She's like, you don't really talk to anyone in the family. I say, yeah, because they're not going to do nothing for me. They always want you to do something for them. Why do I need to waste literally my time for anybody? And that's really the message I say is anybody worth our times anymore? Sometimes no, and I wonder that to be a true thing. But I'm going to go. I'm going to get some sleep, and I will do another video eventually. But LittleKuriboh's We're Still Here is something I do recommend. It kind of did help me in Cass Music 1. You should probably, like, relate in a way. Because he doesn't say he's not a therapist or anything. He's just sharing his experiences. And he does a goddamn well good job.